Hello. Today we're going to talk about the characteristics of a day trader. Stay tuned. Now, being a day trader can seem daunting. After all, 90% of day traders lose money. But it doesn't have to be. And traders do make money. The ones who know what they're doing. The professionals, for instance. However, it doesn't have to only be the professionals. We too can make money by copying the characteristics of successful day traders. Now, for us as retail traders to be successful, it just makes sense, doesn't it? To emulate and copy the professional traders who are being successful, or even some of the retail traders that are successful. The only issue with that is there's so much out there on the internet, so much crap that you can get drawn into, and people who frankly lie about their success. Then how do you know who to follow? How do you know who's correct and who's behaving in the right way? Ultimately, professional day traders, successful day traders, they aren't gamblers. They take calculated risks, they follow a strategy, and they know what they're doing. Successful traders treat trading like a business. They work efficiently and they work effectively to achieve their goals, to achieve the profits that they want. Of course, when I talk about these people, I'm talking about established traders, people who know the markets and know how to operate within them. And that's what we want you to do. Learn how to operate in these markets, learn to understand the market, and ultimately learn to be a profitable trader. The difference between us, retail traders, and professional traders, that is, people who do it full time for a living and rely on that as an income. You're not a professional trader if you still work and you do this on the side. It just does not meet the definition. But these type of professional traders, they have an in-depth knowledge of the trades and investments that are going to help them reach their goals. Ultimately, these professional traders have knowledge and experience which enables them to succeed. Much like any other profession that you would expect, a doctor, for instance, a lawyer, these types of professions, people have knowledge and experience, and that's what makes them successful. People think that they can be successful overnight, and unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that's not true. It takes time. It takes time to get that knowledge. It takes time to get that experience, but you can do it if you follow the right steps and you educate yourself in the right way. Of course, education starts with the foundations. It's not pretty, it's not fun or exciting necessarily, but everybody has to build on foundations. A pyramid can only be as tall as its base. Good traders, professional traders, are aware that they need adequate capital to make their trading work. So, if you want to increase your capital, make profits, make gains, live off the profits you make on the stock market, you have to do the opposite first. You have to concentrate on protecting your capital. Especially when you have very little capital, you have to really work hard to protect that money at all costs. That should be step one, protecting your capital. Because ultimately, without the capital, you can't trade the trades that you want to take. If you see a setup that you want to take, depending on your trading strategy, we'll touch on trading strategies on another video, so make sure you check out our other videos. There'll be one coming soon at the very least. However, you need that capital to be able to execute your strategies. You don't want a trade to come up that fits all your criteria and you don't have the capital to execute that trade. And when you are trading, only risk the capital that you can afford to lose. That goes for trading full stop, any level of day trading or swing trading even. If you can't afford to be without that money, then you shouldn't be doing it, frankly, because that's a highway to disaster. We'll talk more in coming weeks as well about emotions in trading. I'm sure if you've done any trading already, you're aware that the emotions that come with it, especially if you're taking a big loss or even taking a big win. The emotions can get hold of you and really affect your decision making. If you are only risking capital that you can afford to lose and that you've risk managed correctly, that will remove a lot of the emotion and make the trading experience a lot better, a lot more of a manageable process, a lot more strategic, and ultimately a lot more successful. Now, the majority of day traders who day trade for a living, making money out of it, they have large amounts of capital. That's how they do it. They have large amounts of capital, they take small, frequent wins, which is enough for them to sustain them financially. Having large amounts invested enables these traders to make the most of small price moves. If you've got a large sum invested and the price moves a small amount, you can make a lot of money. However, if that same trade moves against you, you can lose a lot of money. So you have to be aware of that. You have to be able to take that on board. I've mentioned it already. The most important thing when day trading is to have a strategy. You want to know what you're going to trade, when you're going to trade it, and how you're going to trade it. And you need to be able to repeat that consistently. It is no good if you cannot repeat what you're doing. If you're just dipping in and out of a trade here and there on recommendations or random stocks, then frankly, you don't know what you're doing. And you are going to lose a lot of money over time. You might even have a bit of luck in the short term, but over time, you're probably going to struggle. Get a strategy, know what it is, follow it step by step. This also comes back to emotions. If you have a strategy in place, you know what you're doing and why you're doing it and when to do it, you'll have a lot more confidence in your trades. Now, if you don't have a strategy and something starts going against you and you're not really believing in that trade, chances are anxiety's through the roof, fear is through the roof, and chances are you're going to exit that trade. Maybe exit that trade before you would have in a strategy with a proper risk management, and then that stock might rebound and go the way that you thought it would in the first instance. But the thing is, you won't know because you're trading off raw emotion, you're trading off randomness, which is not the way to win. That's how people lose in casinos. People in casinos who count cards win a lot of money. Hence why the casinos ban them, because they don't want them there winning all that money. That's because they have a system, a strategy, something that they can repeat time and time again and gives them an edge. That's what you need to do. The people who go in and just randomly play cards lose. The house always wins. Trading is no different. If you go in without a plan, just to randomly play, you will lose. So what do you need to focus on? Discipline. Discipline in executing your strategies. Discipline in your risk management. Discipline, I get it, it sounds boring, I'm taking the fun out of trading, but that is the way to be successful. Remove the fun out of it. Take the emotion out of it. Make it strategic. Make it methodical. Do it like it's a business. Having a strategy that you are executing and repeating, following the rules daily, every single time you're in a trade, allows you to assess that system as well. It allows you to measure your success. It allows you to make adjustments to your system over time and adjust with the market. It's this way, and only this way, that you'll be able to become a profitable trader. And when you do start becoming profitable, it becomes easier to maintain your discipline. It's a vicious cycle, but it will pay off in the long run. So, as we've discussed in this video, the characteristics of a successful trader, a professional trader maybe even, they have a system, they have a strategy that they follow, they have discipline in following that strategy. Then they can assess that strategy and move forward, making adjustments as needed. And it all requires discipline. Don't be a gambler. Don't take unnecessary risks. Don't take risks you don't understand. Make sure you understand the risks, you understand the reasons for going into a trade, you understand when you're going into the trade, when you're getting out of the trade, why you're doing it. And this will all give you confidence in your trading, and it will enable you to repeat your trading process and become a successful trader over time. Thanks for listening. We'll bring you some more videos, some more information on trading, a bit more in depth. We'll cover some strategies, etc. We'll cover Forex, stocks, futures, a bit of everything. If there's anything in particular that you want to hear from us, then pop it in the comments below. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this content and if you want to see any more. And if you subscribe, turn your notifications on, you won't miss anything. Thanks for your time. Peace out.
We gon' talk success, we gon' talk about this paper. Too blessed to be stressed, don't care about a hater. Look at the charts going up, elevator. But if it's going down, we gon' sell every time. They been doubting, get in line, now they pouting while I shine. Had your foot on my neck, now it's time to get mine.